tribute to what you're snacking on, Liz. Liz digging Canuck, bringing you together. Liz digging Canuck, get ready for the show.
Canuck.
Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Liz and start. This is a great way to start your Sunday morning, having coffee with me and, of course, all of your friends assembled there. Right on, right on. We have people from all over the world and a ton of hobbies are also in the hobbyists are also in the chat. We have people that like metal detecting. There's people that like magnet fishing. We have bottle diggers. We have dump diggers. We have people that do coin roll hunting. There's gold prospectors in there. There's people that like to go into abandoned buildings. And you know what? Just some great individuals who like hanging around with those kind of people. So right on, right on. If this is something that gets you all excited, please consider subscribing to the channel. And when you do, you got to hit that notification bell. You got to tell YouTube that you want to be advised whenever I go live or upload a video, because otherwise you're going to miss out. So right on. We have a lot of nice, really great people in the chat. And as I do always, I'm going to say hello to them. But before that, everyone take like a second. Doesn't even take a second. Seriously, it's like a millisecond. Hit the like button on this stream. It not only helps the stream to rank a little bit higher, but just one day we might be suggested on someone's homepage. And how cool would that be? That would be like tremendous. My coffee. Oh, it's a little dark in here today. I don't know what's going on. My coffee has been delivered. Cheers to each and every one of you. And get ready for a shameless plug. Digging Canuck mugs in 4 varieties are available in the Teespring store. There are links in the description of this video. So right on. I apologize. I know. Shameless plug. I know. Right on, right on. Cheers to all of you, and thank you for joining me this morning, or afternoon, or evening, or tomorrow, as some people in the chat. So right on. Wow. H-O-T. Hot coffee. But you know what? I cannot drink room temperature coffee. When it starts cooling off, I can't take it. Can't. Oh my goodness. And I do believe that I think this is Maxwell House today. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hot. Right on, right on. All right. Well, I got to say hello. I got to say hello to everyone here, because if you weren't out there, I wouldn't be here. And if I was still here, I'd be talking to nobody. So I have moved. I normally have the chat on my screen here. I normally have the chat on the right side of the screen. So when I look at that, it kind of looks like I'm not looking at the chat. So I kind of moved it around. I put the chat on the left side of my screen. So now when I read the chat, it actually looks like I'm reading the chat that is on your screen. So, oh, I know. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not going to allow me to scroll all the way up to the very beginning. So we're going to start off with Pro Metal Detector. Pro Metal Detector says, good morning all, and good morning to you. Treasure Talk, Jeff was in the house. He's no longer in the house. I have a funny feeling he's going out detecting. And if I lived in Florida near the beach, I'd be out detecting too. So right on. Wow, you know what? I'm not even like centered in this screen. Oh my goodness. I have to fix this. I'm sorry. I have to fix this. I'm like lopsided on the screen. It's my OCD. It's my OCD. Hang on here. We're going to go for a little ride. Ready? There you go. There you go. Little ride early in the morning. All right. All right. Seriously. Seriously. If you have OCD, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Brad Welch in the house from Australia, and we're going to give away one of Brad's coins that he sent in for the giveaway. So we are going to do that. I'll talk about the giveaway a little bit later. Frederick Romano in the chat. Right on, Frederick. Dave Lamb says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Dave. Coin Junkie AG also here with us this morning. El Nino Vasquez. Say that 2 times. El Nino Vasquez. El Nino Vasquez. Wonderful name. Wonderful name. Is in the chat. So thank you for joining me. Right on, right on. BC Treasure Trails. Here. Thank you, Jason. Ambient Girls. Ambient Girl Digs. Nancy. In the house. Thank you very much, Nancy. Right on, right on. I don't know how, but she just gets around to every single live stream there is out there. Absolutely incredible. Wonderful, wonderful. Treasure Woman says hello. Hello to Treasure Woman. Hope you are well. Weird Guy in the Park also here. Right on, right on. Metal Detecting with the Silver Hunters. Alan, thank you so very much for joining me this morning. Relics and Stacked Stones here. Right on, right on. My goodness. Wonderful, wonderful. Who else is in my chat this morning? Who else is here? Mark Thomas is here as well. Right on. Nightbot's in the house. Take It On. Take It On. Wonderful channel. If you've not checked out Take It On, you definitely need to do that. Mark Santasaria says, good morning, Liz and everyone. Mark, good morning to you as well. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, my screen just flashed. Finding Alabama. Finding Alabama in the chat. Thank you very much to you for joining. 508 Magnets is also here today. Right on, right on. My goodness. We've got detectorists, we've got magnet fisher people, we've got like all sorts in the chat, and that is a good thing. Pro Metal Detector says, ice coffee rules. I absolutely love iced coffee in the summer, and every summer McDonald's has their $1, I think it's medium iced coffees. Wonderful. Steve Shepard in the house says, good morning, folks. Yeti Mountain Trading. Chris also in the house with us this morning. Scratch and Go Crazy. What a great name that is. My goodness. Right on. Scratch and Go Crazy also in the chat today. Chrissy Outdoorsy Gal. Oh, here as well. Right on, Chrissy. Wow, my screen is like doing a ton of stuff today. My goodness. Who else? My goodness. I am just scrolling. Indiana Tones. Lou is here. I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I have said hello to all of you. If I have forgotten, it's not because I'm doing it on purpose. My goodness. It's because I just missed your name on the side chat there. So if I have missed saying hello to you individually, please put an @Digging Canuck all together in your comment. It will highlight on my side. I will see it and I will go, hello. Right on, right on. My goodness. My goodness. We have 2 giveaways today. We have 2 giveaways. We have, and I don't think this is going to show up very, very well. There it is. It's not. Oh, yes, it is. This is a 1965 Canadian silver dime, and it was sent in by Nick Molnar, and I gotta say, it's been unclaimed for the last almost month, so I think it's time to send it back out there to someone else. So not only will someone win the 1965 silver dime, but they will also win a Nick Molnar sticker, and I will throw in some of my stickers as well. Fun with Jim. Fun with Jim in the chat this morning. I believe I think I was watching his premiere yesterday. Pretty sure that was, my goodness, I watch so many videos. Sometimes they all kind of meld into each other, but I am pretty sure I was watching Fun with Jim's premiere yesterday. So apart from the 1965 silver dime, we're going to give this away. This is from Brad Welch. This is a 19, look at this beauty. Ripper. I don't know if I used that properly in a sentence, but let's put that up. This is a beautiful, beautiful kangaroo penny, 1943. If you watch any of the videos from the if you watch any of the videos from the detectorists in Australia, they dig a lot of rue pennies, and I think that this is absolutely an incredible penny. Thank you very much to Brad Welch. He is in the chat. He sent me some stuff to give away, and yeah, this is a wonderful penny. King George is on the front. Right on around. Thank you, Brad. We'll be giving this out, as well as I will throw in some Digging Canuck stickers and the 1965 silver dime from Nick Molnar. Like I said, it was unclaimed after about a month, so your loss, somebody else could get it. Whenever you win anything on any of my streams, you gotta send me an email. When I say that I'm not going to track you down, I'm seriously not going to track you down. If your item goes unclaimed, I will throw it back into circulation. So right on. And yeah, we have a silver dime today, so right on. Speaking of Nick Molnar, little birdie tells me Nick is celebrating his 29th birthday tomorrow. So, in the scrolling marquee at the very, very bottom, happy birthday to Nick Molnar. Right on. And if you are celebrating a birthday or anything like that, send me an email. I will add it to the scrolling marquee. So right on. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? What's going on? All right. Nothing's going on. All right. Oh my goodness, I thought I was frozen there for a sec. I just want to say that for all of you streamers that have Windows 10, the last Windows 10 update that I had on this particular computer, I received a message, and it said that your version of Windows 10 is nearing expiration or something like that. And then it said, click here to update. Well, 4 hours later, it kept going and turning the computer, restarting, restarting, downloading. Anyways, 4 hours later, just want to say that if you're streaming, check your audio levels, because my audio levels got all messed up. The microphone that comes on the webcam, which I have always had off, turned on. After the update, I was getting echoes. The computer was not recognizing my Blue Yeti microphone. So yeah, if you're streaming and you have that big Windows update, just check all of your audio settings and it also didn't recognize my mic. So I was like, and like nobody wants to have that happen on their streams. Oh my goodness, who just popped in here? Somebody popped in. I think Joel might be here. I'm not sure, but he might be here. I don't know. If you're here, Joel, then right on, welcome to you. So we have two giveaways. The 1965 silver dime from Nick Molnar, as well as the beautiful, shiny Rue penny, which I think is one of the premier coins, Australian coins. Other than, I guess, the threepence, which is a nice one too. But still. So today, as if you haven't noticed, is going to be kind of lean back, chill kind of stream. Next week we have a guest. So I try to do every other week. I haven't chat with one of your favorite YouTube channels, and next week is no exception because my guest on the show next Sunday is going to be Leon from Zarp's Metal Detecting in South Africa. He has a great channel, and the stuff he finds really, really cool. He finds a lot of war stuff, which is really, really cool. So join me again next Sunday for Leon from Zarp's Metal Detecting. What's going on? What's going on? All right. Wow, it's kind of dark in here. My goodness. I think on Thursday's stream, someone in the chat mentioned, could have been Pink Power Alley. She mentioned that Greg Me Minor had a horrific accident when he was out in the woods, and that he had been airlifted to Sunnybrook Hospital, which is one of the most, I guess, the premier trauma centers in Canada. And he actually posted a video yesterday. He is back home. I guess he's in a brace for his, I guess he suffered some spinal injuries. So he is in a brace. I think he just totally wrecked one of his ankles. They had to pin it with some metal, I guess, screws or pins. But I think that if you haven't watched Greg Me Minor's video, I didn't know this, and I still don't know the whole story. Perhaps Greg will tell us all the story. But apparently, when he was out in the woods, his dog Daisy was also in the woods and with him. And I guess Daisy witnessed the tree falling on him, and then also witnessed the firefighter, and the paramedics putting him on the stretcher, and then Daisy had to watch him, I guess, going in the air ambulance. So Greg was sitting on his back porch, and Daisy did not know that Greg was home yet. So Greg was sitting on the back porch, and I guess his daughter opened the door, and Daisy just... Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you have not watched the video that Greg posted, definitely give it a watch. My goodness, the reaction by that dog was absolutely incredible. Gotta say, it actually brought a little tear to my eye. So definitely watch that. as well as send your best wishes to Greg for a speedy recovery. To dive and detect, Mark and Angela, front and center in the chat. So, yeah. So, Pro Metal Detector says he would kill to save his dogs, and they know it. Yeah, you know something? As much as I say that my Miley is just like crazy and off the charts, she would definitely go through a fire for me. So, yeah, the loyalty of a dog is something that I don't think that we actually understand to its full extent. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah. So, Greg, me minor, if you are watching this, my goodness, healing vibes, positive thoughts, and I have no doubt that you will be back on your feet and traipsing through the woods in Ontario very, very soon. So, right on. Finding Alabama. Oh my goodness, has 6 dogs. Wow. I think the bylaw here in our city is, I think 3 is the most that anyone can have. But then again, I'm in the city, so there you go. Right on. To dive and detect, we love our dog. Yes. B. Higgles in the chat says, howdy, everyone. Right on. American Woodland Relics also in the chat. Great to have you here this morning. Yesterday, the weather was absolutely really nice. The morning was nice, and I had some things to do around the house, but after lunch I said there is no way that I am going to waste such a beautiful day. So I got my stuff together and I got dropped off into the woods yesterday. So yes, I went detecting in the woods yesterday. I kind of made a mistake yesterday. I didn't think it was that hot to begin with. Like I said, I said it was a nice day, and it was a nice day. So I went out, but I did not bring any water. I did, however, bring 2 granola bars, because I thought if I get hungry, I could always, eat the granola bars, but I did not think of water, and I did not bring any water, and I'm going to tell you what happened. So I got dropped off. So when you get dropped off somewhere, you're kind of stuck there. And it's not like you can go back to your car and get whatever it is that you forgot to bring with you. So anyways, so after a couple hours of traipsing around in the woods, it got really, like I said, really hot. So I took off my hoodie, popped it in the backpack. But then you know what? It was just, I think, not having water, I just became dehydrated, and it was like my body was just saying, you know what? No, it's not gonna happen. So anyways, and I did lose my bearings as well. So I had to like go around for quite a bit, about 20 minutes, until I actually figured out where it was that I was. Also not a good story. But anyways, yeah, water, very important. I was really thirsty after the 3 hours after I hiked out and got my ride again. But I just want to say that never leave home. If you're going detecting, never leave home without water. Like I said, I didn't think it was that hot. I really didn't, and it really wasn't. But walking around in the woods, your body needs to drink, and yeah, lesson learned. I will always pack some water. The relics and stacked stones, ticks aren't pleasant either. Thankfully, knock on wood, I didn't have any visitors as far as ticks, but I did hear that the ticks are out again. Outdoorsy LO says her and Johnny were out yesterday, and they drove past Simcoe County forest areas that were crazy with hundreds of people on mountain bikes. Wow, it was nuts. With the lockdown, it just seems like everybody is out and about. But the area that I was in yesterday, 3 hours, and I didn't see a soul. There was a woodpecker that was just like pecking away on a tree. I was hoping to get him on, or her, on a video, but I never did. Yeah, I was all by myself for those 3 hours. And it is kind of, like I said, I had to get dropped in, so it's not easily accessible, which is a good thing. But anyways, there will be a forthcoming video, and I found some interesting things. The Illinois Digger is in the house. Illinois Digger. Wow. Thank you very much for joining. Right on. Yeah, Pro Metal Detector. We are still in the 30-day lockdown, which I guess has changed to, they added 2 weeks to the lockdown. So I guess mid-May, we will be out of lockdown. But yeah, we are allowed to go out to exercise, and people are going out and they're exercising. Like I said, there was no one in the woods, so social distancing and all that. I think metal detecting is the greatest, well, metal detecting and bottle digging, that sort of thing. Greatest activities that you can do for social distancing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, relics and stacked stone. Being in the woods alone is the best. It's wonderful. You without having to concentrate on other people or wondering if other people are out there or that sort of thing. You get to actually concentrate on the woods. It's funny how beautiful fungus on the side of a tree is. It actually is. Or these little wooded plants, woodland plants, I guess, that are springing out from the ground. Really, if you've not, and I know this is going to sound stupid, but there are some people out there who really don't get a chance to go out in the woods. And if you do get a chance, absolutely do so. Just remember your bearings and bring your water. Finding Alabama's heading out with his grandson. How cool is that? That's like actually really, really cool. So right on. American Woodland Relics. Liz, did you see Bigfoot? No, I did not see Bigfoot. I did not see any evidence of Bigfoot. Yeah. I didn't hear any really, really weird noises. Didn't hear nothing. Just like I said, the woodpecker, I didn't hear voices or anything like that. So it was actually a great, great afternoon in the woods. Chrissy, we were surprised to see all the mountain bikers in the forests. Yeah. Crazy. People, it seems like people now are getting out more than they did before the lockdown. It's just every park is packed. I don't know. Steve Shepard says maybe a compass would be handy in the woods too. Yeah, I actually at one point, when I thought like, where the heck am I? I actually turned the GPS on my phone and I got my bearings that way. But if you've ever detected with me in the woods, and I think Simone Beeping with Beppe could testify to this. Anytime I go out in the woods with anybody, I am always in sight of whoever it is that I'm in the woods with, because I figure if I'm going to get lost, we're going to get lost together. Oh my goodness, I froze. What's going on? What's going on? Lovely. I froze in a weird position. Wi-Fi in the woods. No, it wasn't Wi-Fi. It was actually my data, my phone data. That I used. And I just want to tell you guys of a, there is an app. Let me find it. There is an app that I have. I don't know if this is going to. Do you see that app called What 3 Words? What 3 Words? Now that app, I think it's a great app to have just for not even if you don't go out in the woods, wherever. What that app has done, and I'll show it again. It's called What 3 Words. You can download it at the App Store or wherever it is that you get your apps. But what that app has done is they've taken the entire planet and gridded it off. Now, every section, I think it works out to about maybe a 10 square foot section or something like that. Every point on the planet has 3 words. So what they do is, like I said, they gridded off the entire planet, and I think in like 10 square foot boxes. So wherever it is that you are, you just go on that app and your GPS will give you 3 words, like, I don't know, depending on where you are, dog, whatever. It'll give you 3 words, like dog, cat, mouse. So if you're lost, all you got to do is say that you are at dog, cat, mouse, and they can actually find out exactly where you are. Great app. What 3 words? And it works anywhere on the planet. The entire planet has been 10 by 10 sections. I believe it's 10. I could be wrong on that. But every place, wherever it is that you like put a little waypoint, has 3 words that they have designated, and you can just say that you are at, like I said, 3 words, and people will find you. So if you're out in the boonies, doesn't matter where you are, someone can find you. What 3 words? Great app. Great app. Pro metal detector always have 2-way radios. Yeah, I also have those too. I think I have some Motorola's. Yes, Outdoorsy Gal. Oh, wonderful app. Great app to have. What 3 words? And it is free. So, yeah, download the app, play around with it, and doesn't matter where you are on the planet, there are 3 words to that location, and you can easily be found. Doesn't matter where you are. If you're like in Algonquin Park, doesn't matter. You're in, like, I don't know, the deepest jungles of Brazil, they can find you, which is really, really good. So right on. I think I just had a new coffee delivered. Oh my goodness, 2 coffees. Remember, we have 2 giveaways today. Oh my goodness, YouTube is not receiving enough video. So you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. And I might get rid of YouTube too. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So I'm probably, I don't know, am I going like... I don't know. Pro metal detector, just get a handheld GPS. You can also do that. You can definitely do that. Right on. All right, so the Jersey History Hunters, Rachel and Audra posted a video today in regards to Dude Stock, which is taking place in, I believe, 2022. If you haven't watched the video, watch it. They have purchased some land, and they are going to put I'm sure it's going to be a great event. Dude Stock. Yeah. There's going to be a seated hunt. There's going to be a natural hunt. There's going to be prizes. There's going to be camping, and all that sort of thing right there. Cindy Mac has joined the chat. Right on. That's just me. Reading the chat. My goodness. So yeah, Dude Stock. Check out Jersey History Hunters, and I don't know whether or not the travel restrictions are going to be lifted. I have absolutely no idea what is going on. I don't know if I will be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to cross the border. I really don't. Rocky ruling in the chat. Rocky, right on. So yeah, if I guess all those people in the States can easily go to Dude Stock, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds as far as border closures, because the only way we could actually cross into the United States at the border is if we is some essential reason, and I don't think, as much as I would like to go, I don't think that metal detecting at Dudestock counts as a essential thing, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I can't even go to outer provincial. I can't even go to another province right now. It's yeah, it's just like that. On Tuesday, I posted a video where I went metal detecting at my friend John's permission. It was 800 acre farm, and I just want to say that I've been invited again this Tuesday to the farm. So on Tuesday morning, I will be joining my friend John again at the farm. And I just want to say that if you've watched the video, you saw the remnants of the farmhouse. It was actually an 1824 foundation. The house burned down. They rebuilt the top part, and that there was another fire as well. But anyways, I was actually able to find an old, I don't know, some sort of image, an old image that showed the barn on the property. So now that I know where the barn is, I will be concentrating my efforts in the barn, or around the barn area, as well as around that house. I'm not going to go into the field this time. I couldn't do that. So I'm hoping to find some cool stuff where the barn was. But I got to say, I do remember John saying that the barn was knocked down. The farmer dug a big pit and threw all this stuff into the pit and then buried it. So I don't know how deep that was, but I'm hoping to find some stuff. And like I said, I'm not going into the fields on Tuesday. I'm going to concentrate on the area around the house. And now that I know where the barn is, I will definitely be doing the barn. The new Ms. Maniac is in the house. I had a rental vehicle the other day with Ontario plates, and I was absolutely shocked at how the people reacted here in Alberta. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Oh my goodness. People were giving him the finger and he was yelled at. Wow. Yeah. In Canada, they have done a great job at, I mean, I'm the same way. It's like, if I see a license plate, I'm like, hey, how did that guy get into the province? Gotta say, I've seen some American license plates too. Americans, I don't know how you got into the province, how you crossed, what you said at the border, but, yeah, you know what, Numismaniac? I totally get that, because I've been like doing the same thing, and you know what? I apologize. But any out of province or out of country license plate that I see on the road, I'm like, I get a little snarky. I mean, I don't like honk the horn or give the finger or show any attitude or anything like that, but. Yeah, if I cannot leave the province, then you shouldn't be able to enter the province. Seriously. I would like to go detecting with all of my Americano friends, but I can't right now, so I'm sitting still in my province. So, Numismaniac, I totally get that. Totally get that. Seriously, totally get that. Totally get that. Oh my goodness, totally good. I forgot what the heck I was saying. Oh yeah, Tuesday. So Tuesday I'm going back to the 1824 farm, and I'm going to be a little more smart with how I set up my detector and what signals I dig and what signals I don't dig. So that is this Tuesday. Treasure hunting New York. Give it up for treasure hunting New York. Great to have you in the chat. Mark Fiorello has a sense of humor. Hello from the home of the Super Bowl champs, Buffalo Bills, and Stanley Cup champs, the Buffalo Sabres. from Eden, New York. I would love to see the Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl. As far as the Buffalo Sabres, I liked their I guess their original logo on their shirts. But other than that, that is it. If you've joined me late, we're going to have two giveaways. We are going to have a 1965 silver dime, Canadian dime, as well as we are going to give away a beautiful, shiny 1943 Rue penny from Australia, brought to you by Brad Welch. Right on. We're going to give that away. I think that kind of towards the end of the show. I mean, really. Right on. I am actually just gonna say, yes, it is shiny, super shiny, beautiful. I don't know how he did it, but it's like really, really nice condition. Yes, Coin Junkie AG says very nice. It's really, really nice. I don't think I shared this, but Mr. Canuck was out and about, social distancing and all those things. Okay, just so you know, with his pal. His pal is a avid bird watcher and photographer. Now they were out yesterday at an undisclosed location, and they sent me photos of a cellar hole that they found. I am really, really super excited about that because I think tomorrow morning, Mr. Canuck is going to take me to the said location, and I'm going to poke around with my metal detector for about an hour and see if I can find anything. But I got to say, that is I've never been to a cellar hole before, and I'm not sure what to expect. I mean, I've watched a million videos on cellar holes, and I do remember how Keebler used to like go around the rim of the center hole and tickle the rim, as he said. So really, really looking forward to that. Not sure what, if anything, will be found there, but yeah, really, really excited about that. Detecting coppers, knee goalie web. I know who that is. I think that's Jeff rebranded. Right on. Detecting coppers. Great name, by the way. Gotta say, great name. Found a Sharps ringtail bullet. Steve Shepard found a Sharps ringtail bullet, popular round with Confederate troops yesterday. Wondering how it ended up north of Toronto. Ooh, Steve Shepard. Wow. Right on. My goodness. Right on. That is a cool. I actually, as well, and I don't want to say it, but I actually found an interesting pistol bullet in the woods yesterday. I have no idea what kind of a pistol bullet it is, but I have my fingers crossed that it's something really old and something really, really cool. So I will be asking you all to help me identify it. Ron Just Digging Life is in the chat. Oh my goodness. Right on. We have two giveaways coming up at the hour, and I'm freezing all over the place. My goodness. Have you ever noticed when streams freeze, they never stream in a nice pose. They always stream in really poses. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if the weather cooperates tomorrow morning, I will be checking out that cellar hole. And from the pictures, the walls look really, 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 really nice. So yeah. B. Higgle says he should change his name to Not Finding Silver. Wow, I am totally freezing up all over the place. Seriously, oh my goodness. Ron, hello. Hello, Ron. Backwoods Digger is in the house. Backwoods Digger, right on, right on. Says, good morning from East Tennessee and the backwoods. $10 says, if I was out in those backwoods of Tennessee, I would be lost for days. Right on, right on. Bring a good shovel. Yeah, bring a good shovel, definitely. My goodness. Oh my goodness. What else do I have? What else do I have? Yeah. I have been slowly, gotta say, I've been slowly upgrading my my camera equipment and my audio equipment for metal detecting and being in the field. In the field, like out there, not in the field. Now, I recently, and I think I might have mentioned this before, but I recently upgraded the GoPro with a Canon M50. It is a mirrorless camera. It's almost like a DSLR, only it's mirrorless, so it is a little bit smaller. But same thing. You can use it on automatic, or you could totally use it on manual and go nuts with the settings. But I did upgrade my GoPro cameras, and I think I'm going to keep the GoPro for water or when it's rainy and that sort of thing, or for sketchy areas where it might be dangerous to have the mirrorless camera on a tripod, because it could fall over or something like that, or get snagged on a branch or something like that. So I'm keeping the GoPro. I don't think I'll be filming with it. My main camera is going to be the Canon M50. So I did upgrade my camera. And I also, just yesterday, I received, as much as I hate, just want to say that I don't like giving Amazon my business, but with the with the pandemic, you really can't go to the store and check things out and purchase things at the store. So Amazon it is, sadly. But yesterday they delivered a gimbal for the Canon M50. Got to say, it is a bigger gimbal, and Brad from Green Mountain Metal Detecting has the same gimbal and the same camera. So yeah, look forward to some really cool footage and that sort of thing. I just have to figure out, how it works and all that sort of thing. But yes, I am upgrading my filming equipment, my audio equipment. I also have a Rode microphone as well. Yeah, so hopefully soon I will start using that as my dedicated camera. And yeah, you should definitely be able to see the difference in quality. What GoPro do you have? I have had nothing but problems. I've had I had 3 GoPros. I have the GoPro Session, which is the little cube. I have a very small tripod, and I usually put that on the ground when I walk by it and that sort of thing. I've never had problems with that. Never had problems with that. I also have the GoPro 6 Black, which is the camera that I have been using most of the time. Never had problems with that. The only problems I have ever had with my GoPro is when I first started and I cheaped out. I cheaped out on the SD card. Had SD card errors all over the place. So my tip, if you have a GoPro, is spend some extra dollars, get the high quality, like the SAN discs is what I use. Upgrade your SD cards, because the cheaper SD cards, you're just gonna have errors galore. I also have I have the GoPro Session, which is the cube. I have the GoPro Hero 6 Black, and I also have the GoPro 7 White. The GoPro 7 White. Now the GoPro 7 White You cannot take out the batteries and put in a new battery. It just has the battery that comes inside, and you have to actually just plug it in and charge it. So if you're out in the field and that's your primo camera or your main camera, make sure it is charged whenever you go out. But I think that the best camera for, I mean, it is a camera that you can put in the water and that sort of thing with a housing. It's wonderful. If you're a river person or in the water, definitely have a GoPro. Who is that? Brad Welch, GoPro session. Yes. Yes, he uses it on his mask. Great. That's the little cube camera. There's no screen on it, but you don't need a screen when it's up on your diving mask, or some people put it on the bill of their hats or caps. Wonderful camera. Wonderful camera. And you cannot switch out the batteries as well. Just have to make sure that it's always charged up before you head out. Somebody came into the chat. Who was that? Ohio River History. Welcome to the chat. Oh my goodness, Malaysia metal detector. Right on, right on. Outdoors Gallo needs a new camera. Plastic threads have been stripped under the camera. Makes it hard for tripods. What GoPro has a remote? I have the remote for the GoPro. I think it works on all of them that have Bluetooth. I'm not sure if the little cube camera has that. But I have I have the remote. I've never used the remote. Never used the remote. And I've also never used the GoPro turn on, GoPro turn off, GoPro take a photo. Just never ever used that. But yeah. Yeah, Relics and Stack Stones, the Bluetooth compatible ones, which, like I said, I don't believe that the I could be wrong. I don't believe the Cube camera has Bluetooth on it. But if you are if there's a lot of activity and there's like any, like I said, possibility of a water or that sort of thing, you cannot beat a GoPro. I mean, it's an action camera. Totally can't beat. You can magnetize it to the side of your car. You can do whatever. It's incredible. GoPros are a great camera. You can't zoom in. That's the only thing. If you're going to zoom in, you have to do that post-production when you're doing your editing. And that's another reason why I don't really like it for metal detecting, because when you have an item, you can't really show the details as you're pulling it out of the hole. So. Oh! B-E-N-D-E-R, Bender, saying B-E-N-D. Boom! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The Hunter GT has, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. He says, rad morning, waking up to my favorite YouTuber. Oh my goodness. Remember, he is like many hours behind us. Just got me the Sony ZV-1 and DJ Osmo Action. Yeah, there's the Sony ZV-1 is one of the most popular cameras right now. Great camera. I watch a lot of photography channels, and it was the Canon M50 was the big camera, and then it was also the Sony ZV-1. Sony ZV-1, wonderful, and he has paired it up with a DJI Osmo Action. Or sorry, yes, the I guess the is that the gimbal? I'm pretty sure that's the gimbal. Cameras are fun. Yes, cameras are fun, and don't be afraid to take it off of auto. Watch a couple videos, learn the settings, just a couple basic settings that you have to do, and you are totally in control of how your footage looks. So right on. My goodness, Hunter GT. I just want to say thank you to the Hunter GT. He's been helping me out with the with my Fisher F75. I used your settings yesterday. I was really happy with it. So thank you very much for that. My goodness, Hunter GT! It's a good morning when the Hunter GT is in your stream. Thank you for that. Cindy Mac, we have the GoPro 7 Black. What is a good inexpensive camera to start with? I would suggest that, oh my goodness, an inexpensive camera to start with. You don't like the GoPro Hero 7? Because I totally get that. I totally get that, yeah, GoPro is an action camera, and like I said, you can't zoom and that sort of thing. It's all done post-production, but inexpensive camera. Oh, I don't think I can. I don't think I can make any suggestions on that. In fact, I know I cannot make any suggestions on that. The ZV-1 is I believe it's up there in price, as is the Canon M50 and those sort of cameras. But I don't know. I cannot. I can't make a suggestion. I cannot. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I think it's time for a giveaway. I think it's time for 2 giveaways. We have 2 giveaways. All right, let me get, I'm not going to put the magic command. I'm actually going to get the name picker up. Let me get that up. What's going on here? Let me power up the Nightbot. Yeah, there is absolutely nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with the GoPro. Like I said, I've used them. I own 3, and I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to keep them for water detecting and that sort of thing. Or like if I want to like put a camera in the hole, that sort of thing, or hang it in a tree as well. It does wonderful. I mean, action cameras definitely have a use and will never, I don't believe will ever go away. My goodness, I need to, there we go. Every time I go into Nightbot, I have to authenticate myself. What's going on? What's going on? All right, we have 2 giveaways. We're going to give away the 1965 there we go. Come on. There you go. 1965, a silver dime, courtesy of Nick Molnar. So right on. How do you get in on the giveaway? We aren't going to do any keywords or anything. All you got to do is drop a comment into the chat. Drop a comment into the chat. All right. Bender has started kicking you know what and taking names. I'm going to wait till that gets a little populated, and then we will do the giveaway. First giveaway, like I said, is the silver dime. Second giveaway is a really nice, check that out. This is an Australian rue penny from 1943, and I think it is absolutely incredible. What's going on? I am missing out on the camera chat. Mark Fiorello, newer G1 with 4K. Just remember, if you are going to film your digs in 4K, then your video editing software needs to be able to process that. Now, what the video software that I have, I use Filmora, and I refuse to update the edition of Filmora that I have because I'm really comfortable with it right now. So, my Filmora cannot the version that I have cannot handle 4K right now, as it is right now, because I don't want to upgrade it. So I cannot use 4K. So that's why my stuff is not in 4K. Comment, you gotta drop a comment into the chat. We have 13 so far. I'm going to wait a little bit longer and get those names going. If you want to get in on the silver dime, you must drop something into the chat. Doesn't matter what it is. Emojis are fine. Try to butter Bender up. Might help. I can't say for sure if it's going to help, but definitely put something into the chat. After we do this one, we will do the Rue Penny. What's going on? Dive and Detect has some psychic action going. They think that B. Higgles is going to win the chat. Oh my goodness, can you imagine if B. Higgles wins? My goodness. That would be funny, actually. Oh my goodness, BC Treasure Trails threw a little 8-ball. Oh my goodness, too funny. So yeah, cameras. I can't remember who was asking about the camera suggestions. Let me know what you end up getting. Very, very curious as to what you end up with. All right, I think we're going to do the first one. I am going to share the screen, as I do always, because Higgles for president. Yeah. All right, let's share the screen, and that way you will see that no funny business on this show. All right. Let's share the screen. There it is right there. So whoever wins, their name will come up here in the chat as well as here. As you can see, mods, regulars, channel members, and users, everybody has the same luck. I've not given anybody extra luck or anything like that there. Brad Welsh says he won the last one, so if he wins, to pick another person. Right on. Relics and Stacked Stones just says that he got the 4K editing software, hesitant to film in 4K. You know what? Even if you're filming a video not in 4K, maybe just take one of the holes as a practice hole and just say, I'm going to film this one in 4K, and that way you can see the difference in quality as well as the viewer. And yeah, there you go. But let's see. Swamp Fox in the house. Right on. All right, let's do this. I am going to roll it. And as usual, if you win anything on my show, you got to send an email to diggingcanuck@gmail.com. And you got to do it as soon as possible. If it's a couple weeks down the road, forget about it, because I am going to say that is unclaimed and we are going to redraw for it. All right. Randolph Rail Recovery has a Fujifilm XP140. Wow. Camp Park UHD Action Cam, Nikon Coolpix 340. There is no B. Higgles. There is no word today. No words today. Anybody that puts a comment into the chat is eligible to win. Hunter GT says you can always edit 4K down to 1080p. Looks better than recording in 1080p in almost all cases. There you go. And a lot of monitors really can't tell the difference if your video is in 1080p or if it is in 4K. So I don't know. Hunter GT, I do watch 4K videos, have the monitor and TV for it. There you go. Yeah, he just confirmed what I just said. Most monitors cannot tell the difference, or you, by watching a video, won't be able to tell because of the monitor whether or not it is 1080p or 4K, but there are some high-end monitors that you can actually tell the difference. And Hunter GT has one, so there you go. All right, let's do the giveaway. I am going to hit the button, and we have about a 7-second delay, so whoever wins will probably come up there before I even say I'm gonna do it. So It's not rigged or anything. It's just the delay. All right? Okay, here goes. More videos in the chat. Here goes. Pro Metal Detector. Pro Metal Detector has won the 1965 Canadian 10-cent silver coin, graciously provided by Nick Molnar, whose birthday it is tomorrow, who's having a live stream and tomorrow. So hop in on his live stream, wish him a happy birthday. Right on. Pro Metal Detector. Remember what I said? You got to send an email to diggingcanuck@gmail.com with your mailing address so I can send that to you and like do it today. Don't do it a week from today because I will consider it unclaimed. Capiche? All right. We have another one to give away. All right. Here we go. The next giveaway is for this beautiful, and you can't see it because this is really small. Beautiful Australia 1943 Rue penny. Beautiful. There's King George. Hello, George. This one was graciously provided by Brad Welch. So Brad, thank you very much. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds. 30 seconds, drop a comment into the chat if you would like in on that Rue penny. Doesn't matter what the comment is. You could like emoji your brains out, that sort of thing. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to do that. So right on. As I said earlier, my guest next Sunday is Leon from Zarp's Metal Detecting in South Africa. Going to be a great chat. Leon finds some really, really cool things, and he has a lovely accent. So right on. That is next Sunday, 10 a.m. Same time, same channel. I hope to see you all there. All right. According to this, 23 eligible names. The Great Garden Gnome. The Great Garden Gnome has joined the chat. Right on. My goodness. Right on. All right, let's do this. Oh, oh my goodness. Gotta say, there's some funny people in the chat. Funny people. All right, let's do this. It is a little past 11 o'clock. Sorry about that. Like I said, let's do this. There is a 7-second delay. 7-second delay. All right. No funny business going on here. All right. This is for the Rue penny, 1943. Shiny. Beautiful Rue penny. And remember, I will ship anywhere on the planet. If you're on the International Space Station, if you're in Narnia, doesn't matter. I will send your win out to you. You just have to claim it. That's all you got to do. All right. And send me an email. All right. Here goes. Good luck to everyone. Here goes. Oh my goodness. Frederick Romano. Sounds like the Rue penny is going down to Buffalo territory. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's switch the screens back. All right, so Frederick Romano, you won the beautiful Rue penny, and I'll throw in some stickers as well. Frederick, please send an email to diggingcanuck@gmail.com with your mailing address. I will send it out to you. My goodness. Wonderful show. Like I said, next week, Leon from Zarp's Metal Detecting South Africa will be my guest. I invite you to join us. And if you have questions for Leon, you can pose them live in the chat, or you can send me an email as well with your question, and I will definitely ask Leon the question. If you have an idea of someone that I can have a casual conversation with on a Sunday, send me an email. And if you have some pull with somebody, or you have some really, really cool friends, tell them to be a guest on my show. I would really, really appreciate it. That is going to be it for today. Once again, Lost Ways Detecting and Treasure Hunting. Thank you for joining. Once again, thank you so very much for taking time out of your Sunday morning or afternoon or evening or tomorrow, wherever it is that you are. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, I could not do this if you weren't out there, so I appreciate that. My goodness, what was I going to say? The Hunter GT, thank you so very much for the super chat. Every single solitary cent from every single solitary super chat and or donation goes back into the channel for stuff to give away, for postage, for equipment, for meetups, and that sort of thing. So right on. Please, please, please remember to hit the like button on your way out the door if you haven't already done so. I'm going to go one further on this. If you did not enjoy the stream, you can hit the thumbs down, but remember to hit it twice. That's going to be it for today. I will catch you on the flip side. Have a great, great day.
Get your official Diggy Canuck merchandise at Teespring. Mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Remember that every purchase you make helps to support the channel. Check out the link in the description down below.